Welcome to Yumi Daily, your source for current issues, real stories, and impactful discussions happening in Papua New Guinea. Today, we are diving into a very important topic that affects every one of us who is the true anti-corruption activist in Papua New Guinea. Corruption has been a major issue in our country for many years, and many individuals and organizations claim to fight against it. But who is genuinely standing up for justice, transparency, and accountability? Before we get into this powerful discussion, we kindly ask you to subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue to bring real stories, truthful reporting, and videos that matter. At Yumi Daily, we believe in giving a voice to the people and shining a light on issues that others ignore. So get ready as we uncover the truth behind the faces and voices claiming to lead the anti-corruption fight in Papua New Guinea. Who is really walking the talk? Stay with us to find out. Number 1, let's see Noel Anjo's stand.
Alright, Papua New Guinea country belum itlah. Emino industrialized country, emino manufacturing country. Papua New Guinea have depend on mining industry, oil and gas, agriculture, logging, marine resources, natural resources belum itu lo country. Laws na policies have been stopped in place long management or something. Emi no been stopped in favor of Papua New Guinea, but emi been stopped in favor of all outsiders. You may been stopped spectators sa solo country belum mepla. Mepla kisim lik na big plus something only been karem go. So time Marape government emi came into office. Alright, number one policy belong take back PNG. Alright, Anthony lo take back PNG policy. Marape government emi introduce mo plenty laws na plenty policies. Anthony lo ngod sa laws na policies government emi make him changes so that Papua New Guinea by get him participate na by in favor of Papua New Guinea by kisi maximum benefit. Alright, at one stage Prime Minister James Marape been announcing also Papua New Guinea by come up black richest nation on earth. Na imiting also laws na policy mi come up mi now to sort back something come up na maybe ogara by me looking change by come up automatically but imi looking mo same no katong plus something come up na long plus time ago. So time lo implementation party imi no long plus something come up. So yumi wak lo bakarapim na rabi si Marape government na kan tok ko come up. But me like kisimi go back long time long say mekere morata. Time mekere morata emi introducing more laws na policies long privatizing mo state-owned entity ang tani lo privatization. Yumi rabisim na bakarapim mekere government na big pla protest emi kama plenty life been lose. Na yumi bin tokol say mekere emi inside emi white man, outside emi black man, emi salim Papua New Guinea. So election strong, campaign strong na yumi bin rausim or plenty man who have been stopped one time mekere government. Now then NA been come inside. Time mekere stop Prime Minister yumi rabisim na bakarapim. But time emi yumi vote him NA come inside na time NA yumi been stopped in power. Instead of praise him, NA no kat yumi uklong praise him, mekere na to, mekere em right prime minister, em right government. Na yumi enjoy em fruits belong, NA yumi enjoy em fruits belong, mekere government. Please, Papua New Guinea milak talk sa belong you. Yumi uklong bakarapim, James Marape na make him kind talk sem, okay, sweet promise na no kat kay keblongan, kind talk, yumi uklong make him stop, but or this la policies na laws where may change him. Alright, now Marape government embay no na enjoying fruits belong, but maybe the government after Marape, which embay come belong after 2027 or go on after 5-10 years time ya, Papua New Guinea by looking this la blessing belong Marape government. Now then by you start long praising Marape government na to say Marape right government been stopped. Alright. So please, you must look good lo wanem kan policy na laws where government emi uklo kamapin. Now failure emi stop longen. O the cabinet ministers only should think one cannot sa Marape. Okay, chief secretary should think one cannot sa Marape. Okay, departmental heads na head of secretary bodies all kaya think one cannot sa Marape. Public servants should think one cannot sa Marape. Long implementation part. good la policy na law where government marape kambanta apia and public service down the line ya by you implement him now na Papua New Guinea by looking blessings belongan ya. But now you may look him. One failure to stop belongan. Prime Minister, marape government, need him one plus strong plus chief secretary. Time PNC stop in power, me look him also. I say Lupari, make him na pita only make him big name nothing. And one hardworking man. You may need him one black and strong man, so that must make sure all that department heads, public servant no can sleep, only must walk. Policy belong marape government must be implemented na people by looking. Tasol mi looking one bla weakness belong James Marape. Imitik Nielsen James Marape tari na strong bla mania nogat. Kam la missionary family na mi looking soft hearted man. Alright, to settle man is tapang tem lugim. All ministers, the department, etc. Mi lugim also. Mi give him all freedom long all he must walk na deliver him na. Mi no go backside na press one something. Tasol long bla weakness tap by suppose all ministers sorry no perform good, rouse him all. Department etc. no perform good, rouse him all. Tasol long bla something Prime Minister James Marape must make it. But what me like talks of long Papua New Guinea also. After 20 years time, 10 years time, bayu savelong unmarked blong Marape government. On look observation below me. Thank you.
So I'm pretty sure you all heard about this guy. His name is Kaligen Tanda. Kaligen Tanda host the FM 100 Talkback show.
On the NAS1 FM 100 Talkback Show, it is good to be back this morning. Special guest this morning, all the way from East Sepik Province, just flew in yesterday and has made time for us, is none other than the good governor for East Sepik Province, the Honourable Alan Bird, joins me this morning, a good friend of ours on Talkback. Governor, good morning through now. Once again, welcome to the program.
Good morning, Kaligen, and morning to the listeners around the country.
Right after the VONC, Kaligen Tanda hosted Honourable Alan Bird show here. And then the normal thing that all journalists are walking out, Kaligen asked him, Honorable Alan Bird, some question, Honorable Alan Bird answered him question to Kaligen. And we all know about Honorable Alan Bird, he's straight up. And the questions that Kaligen asked him, that's the question that every Papua New Guinean plus ask him. Questions that all Papua New Guinean need answers to. So Kaligen asked him Alan Bird all the questions and Alan Bird responded. I watched the interview. After the interview, the video went viral. Went viral on social media. Anyway, long story short, Kaligen Tanda is suspended for 3 weeks. He's just a media journalist here. He's doing his job. I'm not putting word lo mouth lo Alan Bird. Guys, you play this thing him, imagine him. Like, I'm not talking Alan Bird, not talk Alan Bird. You talk Hosem. I'm asking questions. Me blogger a Papua New Guineans like him and Salem. Alan Bird give him straightforward and Salem. Now this video went viral. And now Kaligen is suspended. The country demands some answers. Bossman FM 100, you need to come out, place clear. You need to put him this suspension letter, blame, put him out on media, and the entire country will know why he got suspended. We demand some answers. This is not a communist country here. In Papua New Guinea, where's our democratic rights? Where is the media rights? Prime Minister, one dictator. Or me passing out to look still stop the country, where is our rights? Whoever is responsible for the suspension need to come out on media na talking me straight why he was suspended. Hey, I'm sorry, media man. I'm asking question Alan Bird and Saya. Alan Bird and Saya when you play Philippine Lobuna. You play Philippine Lobuna, you play go to talk Alan Bird. Why you play suspending media man? So the office of the Prime Minister all come out on media and all talk. They have no idea about the suspension of Mr. Tanda. You guys remember when Prime Minister go attend him court case do Paul Parakaya? Prime Minister go come out stand up the witness stand. Facebook got suspended for 24 hours. And all ask him why Facebook got suspended. Then Prime Minister said, I have no idea. Now Minister of the Police talk, and then he came up with a different reason. Now Commissioner came up with a different reason. Bosman ICT came up with a different reason. Like everyone was all over the places. Guys, look at how the Prime Minister is running this country here. Me to talk now. Skin grass no me kirab here. You Mr. Communist country yo. Where is our rights? Where is our democratic rights? Freedom of speech here, please, Jesus. Over the Prime Minister come always make him kind pass in here. They grow thick skin. Even though when make him wrong today, grow thick skin. They let the citizens speak up. They let the media do their job. Now we're looking over at something here like people are threatened. All man pore to lose walk blow there. Bam logora pass him out na stop na look at country ba bagrapa. The country demands the suspension letter. Blow Khaligen Tandaya, put him come out the media and Bambla look him. State him reason why you plus suspend him. We want to know. The country wants to know. Transparency here. Please walk you something straight here. Jesus, and one him. Kill him man, no, steal him one the 10 million. No. Robbing bank, they plus suspend him the walk. All media to now will pour it. Misorelol. There's no post for everyone. They are scared of this government. Everything all editor also check him go through here. They might lose business. This country is run by a dictator here. If the office of the Prime Minister denied any allegation linking to his suspension, then FM 100, you plan need to come out clear, stating why you plus suspending him. After the interview, why you plus suspending him? Who's pulling the strings? You plan need to come out not to talk. He's just doing his job as a normal media journalist. This is sick here. I don't know where the country is heading to here. Miss Sorrel Yumi here. Anyway, you all have a blessed Sunday.
Good day, lo, you over there. Plenty time is advocate lo, no good law. Pangu Gamant or Marabe Rosso Gamant. You got plenty of reasons why you mean over there, Sawe Longa, but one the reason why me like him, Pangu Gamant or Marabe Rosso Gamant must go before 2027 elections. Papua New Guinea, we must go into elections in 2027 under new government and under new leadership. Now, topic blow yimi tete by me talking about him Pangu's election rigging. Papua New Guinea yimi sawe osem under Pangu government or under Marabe Rosso leadership. 2022 yimi witness him one blah. Yimi witness him one blah. The highest election rigging ever in the history of our country. Plenty of reports may come out, they confirm him. Now, plenty of different organizations or different individuals, he only confirm him.
Number 2, let's see Big Lee
much of the
stand.
elections were rigged. And this also further confirmed that this also did further confirmed by more than 100 election petitions filed. 118 seats and more than 100 election petitions filed. So that in itself confirmed that under Pangu government, under Marabe leadership, many of the elections were rigged. So that is the ultimate reasons why me feeling Osem, Pangu government or Marabe leadership must go before 2027 elections. So if Pangu can do anything under the sun, if Marabe leadership can do anything under the sun to remain in power, like twisting and turning our constitutions, like weaponizing state institutions to remain in power, knowingly and purposely avoiding VONC to remain in power, what is the guarantee that Pangu government or Marabe leadership will not rig elections come 2027? We're waiting for a disaster. Election rigging, simple. Plenty man can rig elections. Come to the courthouse, get a good lawyer, give you a case and get out of it. In 2022, and plenty 100 election petitions you may file him. But many of these election petitions, say 75% of the petitions were dismissed on competency. If only the courts has determined the merits of our case, much of these election petitions would have gone through. So now we have a precedent where, the technology, the procedure, the court procedures is complicating for the chances of election petitions is very narrow. Having this in mind, and you can rig a lot of elections. But for now, I am an experience. I am a victim. After going through my election petitions, I had an overwhelming evidence. But unfortunately, my court case was dismissed on a competency ground for a totally unknown reason. I filed the election petition within time, but just because my filing fees and both were not filed at the same time, but all within 40 days, my election petitions got dismissed. That is how complicated the election petitions are. And every candidates know this. They can get away with the election petitions. So now, for example, myself, I'm thinking twice now. I'm thinking Delhi. In fact, I am thinking Delhi. I don't care what I do. I rig the elections, or how do I do it, but get in there, get a good lawyer, and I give my case. So if I'm thinking that way, and every candidate and every member of the parliament are also thinking the same, and this is unhealthy for our democracy, unhealthy for our country. We will have self-elected leaders on the floor of parliament, and they will do what they want. They will do what they want. Now I am purposely, I'm seeing it very clearly that Pangu government, or Marawa leadership now government, they are now putting systems in place to rig elections again come 2027. The evidence, one of which is they are delaying the biometric system. Deputy Prime Minister Honorable John Rosso was the first person to be declared. And I remember him making a statement on the floor of Parliament saying that we will first look at the biometric. Now, we only have 2 years left. They're sitting on the job. Do you know why? Because if you go to biometric system, biometric voting, people, elected leaders will be in the parliament. They don't want to do this, so they are holding on it. That's one reason why I am seeing Pangu is preparing for another massive election rigging come 2027. Another example I'm seeing now is Honorable Philip Undialu, Governor for Hela Province, who calls himself Fulbert Lopangu. He has now started to rig elections for Hela once more. He has created 10 council wards in his own village in Purani. 10 council wards. There was a massive exchange of words. There was a WhatsApp message that was circulated between the governor for Hela Province and member for Korba Lake Kobiago. Governor Undialu, without the members' consultation, went ahead and created 10 council wards. My goodness, every Hela knows in his own Purani village, not the entire Purani, but where his own village, he created 10 or 6 council wards. They are already now preparing. The conditions are conducive to rig the elections again now. That is happening. Papua New Guinea, I am used to candidates were back in the days where Mibla Zaharim on political party leaders, Sheikh Rabi Namalu, Sheikh Michael Somarai, Chris Haveta, Paiswinti, John Pundari, John Neil Kare. Overall, this la mancha come endorse him on candidates. They endorse the candidates. Now, time law, political rally blow, all these la party leaders are come now. They amplify on their party policies. So people, to a certain extent, Miblas vote along the party leaders or party policies. Miblas so this la man, this la party candidate so, and this la party endorse him so, this la party, I'm good la party so you may vote him. Gone are those days. Today, party policies are no more now. They don't care. Today, what everybody is thinking is that, it's the government of the day. Or this party was endorsed by Pangu. Pangu by win, so you may vote him. Why? Because they know Pangu will rail elections. That is what it is now. It's an undeniable fact. So, I'm asking you about these party leaders in particular. You party leaders. One of my main reason blow you blah. Now that you start some government opposition and this party leaders, what is your ultimate aim? Meeting was a member you come a party leader lo winning number come a prime minister to implement your party policies. How about you implementing all party policies now? Time Pangu Barungim elections come again 2027. Some people believe no, but on me party leader go on and buy you come a prime minister. No lifetime you'll go under 6 foot. You'll be gone without seeing the chair of the prime minister. Party leader go rest of your life no parliament number you go. Today you have the numbers to make the change now. Today you got this number you holy mail or working this last one. Some of you, many of you victims, even including members and non-members, have become the victim of Pangu's election rigging. Some people are close to people are loose now. And did a narrow escape into the parliament, like Honorable Paus Paco. And Governor Mlosidia, he was the last person to be declared. Governor knows what was the reason. I don't want to mention, I don't want to go on naming Or some of the members were Yubla staff in the parliament were close to Yubla loose, but somehow you made it into. That day will come. My appeal to URP, my appeal to SDP, my appeal to PP, all the other political parties that is in the current government now, today you have the numbers to a certain extent to make the change now. If you don't make the change now, plenty time come 2022, 2027 elections come towards it, maybe towards the end of 2026 now. This year, many of the current members in your party now will resign. Then Baul go contest lo Pangu. Because Tindim Lolo win here. Also some Pangu by regime elections. Tindim Lolo emplo win here. We should mandala go lose na stuff. They don't care which party, but for them to win, they'll, you know, all by resign and go contest lo Panguna. And today you have the chance to make this one. All back about Pangu will bring the absolute number back. They'll form the government I can. And you may be thrown out, or you may bring one or two. And then by incident, you will not have a decision making. Today you have the decision making power. Tomorrow you will not have the decision making power. That day will come. Papua, we can't wait until 2027 to make that change. People, yes, plenty by blood or some time, rice, law. Talk, I mean, go over finish. That's okay because plenty man made no vote him. So that day will come again, so we will wait here helplessly. But Ibla members now, Ibla think this lana, think him, apply this la help Ibla, think about it. Whether Pangu or Maraber also come and work him good land, no good, we will continue to live with it because 2027 they'll come again. They'll come again. That is going to be what it is. So apply this la Pogna help Ibla, think him.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated. And comment your thoughts in the comment section. And don't forget to leave a like.